Hey, this is Pete. Thanks for checking out my channel and this week's blues guitar tutorial. So this time around I'm talking about a B.B. King classic, a song called Rock Me Baby. I'm doing this one in the key of A major, and I've combined guitar parts. So I'm doing low end notes followed up by some sliding chords, 6th and 9th chords to be exact. So don't get too worried about these chords. I'm going to show you what I'm doing step by step in the upcoming tutorial. So we'll get started, and remember that you can subscribe to my channel for these weekly blues guitar lessons. This is a 12-bar blues in the key of A major, and I'm alternating between a call and response style of pickup notes on the bottom end followed through with some sliding chords. So on the one I've got 4 bars. Okay, so I've got pickup notes and I'm sliding into an E. There's my follow-through sliding chords. Alright, so the chords that I'm using are an A6 into an A9 chord. So those might be new for some of you out there, but they're fairly straight ahead. What I'm doing is I'm changing my fingering. So there's my A note right there, major 3, and the 6th note. That's the 9 chord. I'm just changing my fingering so I can slide between those. Pretty handy. So that's where I get my call and response sound. I got the notes on the bottom end. Followed up by that slide. So you can start that slow and progress up to a little quicker speed if you like. Then for the 4 chord, I'm doing the same thing, call and response. I've got some notes on the bottom end or pickup notes, and then into the sliding chords. Alright, so the pickup note. Then I'm sliding a 9th chord from below up 2 frets and back down, and that's my D9 chord. On this top end I'm only sliding the top 3 strings. Way down, I can play the whole D9 chord. It'll sound fine. Because if I slide the whole chord, that doesn't sound too good. Alright, so just sliding the top 3 strings all the way up and then coming back down. Then back into the 1. That's for 2 bars. Finally, the 5 chord or the E chord. So I'm sliding up again, just like for the 4, into the E9 chord. That's the D9. So those are the 3 chord positions. We have E9, D9, and the A9 ultimately. Alright. last 4 bars is the turnaround section. I'll play that slowly, starting off from the E. Alright, so I'm doing a little turnaround line there on the 1. That's my 5. And then I'm back into the next 12 bar section. Alright, so just doing a little double stop on the top and a little bit of a trill there. Resolution chord, which is an E dominant 7. And then I come out of that with the bottom end notes again into that call and response pattern. And then into the 4 again. Sliding into that 6th chord and then back down into the 9. Alright, and for the last 4 bars of this 12 bar progression, on the 5 and the 4 I'm using triplets. Alright, so here's my 5 chord, and that's an E dominant 7, and here's the 4 chord, which is a D dominant 7. So I'm using these triplets, 4 groups of triplets per bar. So it's to the 4. And I've got a little lick at the end. From below I'm coming into my 1 chord, alright? So that's just an A dominant 7 and I'm just playing that bottom end with my thumb. Right? So that's how I'm wrapping things up. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. You can start off slowly as always. This is a bit of a B.B. King style groove. It's great for jamming, and of course you can play this on your own because you're doing the call and response, so it's a good way of getting into that style of phrasing where you have something on the bottom end and following it up with those sliding chords. Alright, so thanks again, and we'll see you again really soon for the next blues guitar tutorial.